Continuing injury. Oops. Jurisdiction. Oh, exclusive and continuing jurisdiction. The rule that a court retains power to enter and enforce a judgment over a party even though the party is no longer subject to a new action. In family law, the rule that once a court has acquired jurisdiction over a child custody or support case, that court continues to have jurisdiction to modify orders even if the child or the parent moves to another state. Now, in family law, can you have continuing jurisdiction when you acquired the jurisdiction without the enforcement of the laws necessary to give you the authority and jurisdiction? Can you do that? Can you issue a temporary protection order by minute order when you had arrested me on the 27th of May and you reissued it on the 31st and you did not attempt service during those 14 days? It's obvious that you had an obligation to serve the individual that you had just arrested. But instead you decided to use a minute order. So why is it that you thought you could use a minute order to issue a temporary protection order when you should have just issued a permanent protection order? How is it possible that you don't understand the significance of attempting service of somebody else after you served me, the respondent, when you did not give me any actual notice of court hearings and you reissued a temporary protection order for 50 days instead of 14 fucking days? Why is it that you don't understand the constraints of having continuing jurisdiction? If you removed your fucking orders out of my life, you'd have nothing. Not a fucking thing. Now, I want this county and Jefferson County to get the fuck out of my life. And I want my 5 sons returned to me. Do you understand? You have no jurisdiction or authority of law to do anything, and you refuse to remove yourselves after you took jurisdiction that you didn't have the authority to have. You're a continuing nuisance, a threat of harm, a condition or situation that presents a high risk of injury at intervals or over an extended period, whether or not an injury has actually occurred. I would say that every time you issued a court order, you caused an injury to myself and my fucking family. Every time you issued a court order, you caused injury.